Okay, so on this problem, 13.2. Oh, great. Now my pen's not going to work. All right, try it again. So 13.2, number 19. So it says make the plane that passes through 2, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, and 0, 0, 4. Okay. This is way easier than it looks, but you're overthinking it. Okay. So the way to do it, the way I like to think of it is this. You remember back in the day, you do a problem like this, 2x plus 4y equals 16. And to graph that, you may recall doing this. Hey, let y equal 0. If you let y equal 0, that means x is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you let x equal 0, then y equals 4. And that was the line, right? That goes through those 2 points. Those are our intercepts. The same thing can be thought of as this, right? This idea that we need a number that both we need a number that 2, 3, and 4 all go into. And you're like, oh, it's 12, it's 12. Well, maybe, yeah, probably. 12, yeah, actually is 12, but here, we'll stick with this for a second. We need a number that it is. And so then when we do this, we're like, oh, equals 12. All right, cool. And then we need a z, and then an x, and a y. And so what would I put in front of the x so that when I divide 6 into 12, that is letting y and z both be 0, that I would get 2? Well, 6x. And if I need to get a 3 here, I need to get a 4 there. And if I need a 4 here, I need to put a 3 here. Now, that's kind of cheesy, and I don't really like it. But that's all they wanted from you in this section, okay? Is basically using the intercept method, maybe. Maybe you've heard it called that. Me personally, I call it the palm method when I graph this way. So I take my palm, and I put my palm over the top of that piece. Hey, where'd it go, Mr. Groom? It went away. The x disappeared. Why? Because x was 0. Bam! It's gone. Well, I don't see it anymore. No, you don't. So 4y equals 16. Nice. And then you do the same thing. Again, the so-called palm method. Nice. What happened to my y? I don't know. It's gone. There you go. So 2x equals 16. X equals 8. Okay. Now, you can do it a different way. So in the section, I think it is 13.4 or 5? 13.4? 13.4, I think it is. When we do cross product. Okay. So it turns out that what you can do, and in this, of course, this is in that video later on. So maybe you just haven't watched that part yet, and it's fine. So on the cross product, what you're going to do is you're going to find, okay, well, there's an a, x minus x naught plus b, y minus y naught plus c, z minus z naught equals 0. That is the equation of a plane where a, b, c is a vector, okay, that is orthogonal to the plane containing the points. Okay, we call it the normal vector. That's what it's referred to as. Okay, and x is x. So then technically you have x, y, z is a vector. Those are just the values x, y, z. I want to leave those as variables. And then these are specific points, the initial value that the problem would go through. Okay, so this minus this becomes this guy, this guy, this guy. In other words, if I minus those two vectors, I get a third vector that is x minus x naught, y minus y. Oh, no, it's not true. Don't do that. That's disturbing. That's terrible, Jay. Y minus y naught, z minus z naught. And so what you actually end up with is you actually take A, B, C dot this vector here, x minus x naught, and this is all again covered in section 4. But you can do the same way. Okay? So anyway, here's the game. How it works is this. So I've got 2 points, or 3 points. So I need to pick 2 vectors between them. Oops, 0, 3, 0. 0, 0, 4. Okay, so a vector from here to there is, I would go -2, 3, 0. And a vector from this fella to this guy, I'm going to go -2, 0, 4. So I'm just going to take the cross product of those two vectors. Now, there's actually technically 6 vectors, right? So I could have done this one, or it's negative. I could have done this guy, or it's negative, or I could have found the vector between those two, and they're negative. Doesn't matter. But regardless of which ones you pick, you must pick two that actually are, that come up against each other like so. Okay? They're butt to butt, that is, right? When you do this. That's the only thing I ask, okay? Well, I don't ask it. The math demands it, actually. So we're going to take the cross product of these two cats and see what we end up with. I, J, K, negative 2, 3, goose egg, negative 2, 0, 4. Beautiful. And so if you do expansion by minors, you get I, you get 3, 0, 0, 4 minus J, negative 2, 0, negative 2, 4. Oops. No, that's not true. That's not true, Jay. That's not true, stupid. Come on, pull your head out of your butt. It's 3, 0. Attaboy. Judas Priest. Okay. And then negative 2, 3, negative 2, 0. Awesome. Here we go. That's 12i minus, and then here you're going to get 0 minus 6, so plus 6 minus 6j, and here you're going to get, I'm sorry, yeah. And then you're going to get 0, and then you're going to get minus 6, so minus 6. Okay. How do I know if I'm right? Remember, take the dot of this guy with this, it better equal 0. And I screwed up, obviously. 3, 4, 0, 0, negative 2. Oh, this one's the problem. You're probably cussing at the screen telling me I did it wrong to start with. I'm sorry. There it is. So it's negative 8. So it's plus 8, actually. There we go. Nice. So negative 2 times this is negative 24. 3 times 8 is positive 24. 0 times 6 is 0. Negative 24 plus 24 is 0. Yay. And it also works for this cat. So that'd be negative 24 plus... should be plus. So it'd be negative 24 plus 24 is 0. Yay, it works. Woo! So what does that mean? It means that I have this. Well, what are the X naughts and Y naughts, Jay? Well, any of them will work, but I'm going to do 2, 0, 0. It doesn't matter which one you pick, you'll get the same answer every single stinking time. 12x minus 24 plus 8y plus 6z equals 20, or equals 0. And if I add the 24 over there, I will get this guy right here. But that looks different than the one we did a minute ago. Not so fast, Haas. Let's divide everybody by 2. Oh my word, it worked. That's right. Nice, nice. That's hot. And yeah, absolutely. And again, you could easily have put in 0, 3, 0 just as easily. If this had been a 0, then obviously that would just be X. This would be 3, you get minus 24. No, way, for real, for all. And if this is a 0, that was a 4, minus 24, positive. So it doesn't matter, okay? So that one was an easy one. You could have done it with intercept method. That's cute. You don't have to, but if you did, that's nice. But the cross product is a really nice way to go.